Gave me your love, Lord, and a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. No, I'm not wealthy. These clothes, they're not new. I don't have much money, but Lord, I have you. And that's all that matters, though the world may not see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. For there's a roof up above me, I've a good place to sleep. There's food on my table and shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me.
I must put my steps in line with your word. Yes, I must put my steps in your holy way. I can't expect, Lord, you to come down to me. No, I must put my steps in line with your word. For Lord, you have mapped out, your path for me. Yes, at times I stray, so stubborn will. So as I go, Lord, from day to day, help me, Father, yes, just to obey. For I must put my steps in line with your word. Yes, I must put my steps in your holy way. Oh, I can't expect, Lord, no, you to come down to me. No, I must put my steps in line with your word. You see, every day of my life, yeah. Oh, there's a choice for right or wrong. So please help me, Jesus. Don't leave me alone. I want to walk, Lord, in your narrow way. For I must put my steps in line with your word. Yes, I must put my steps in your holy way. I can't expect, Lord, no, you to come down to me. No, I must put myself in line with your word. I must put myself in line with your word. Yes, I gotta put myself in your holy way. I can't expect, Lord, you to come down to me. No, I must put my steps I must put my steps in line with your word. Yes, I must put my steps in your holy way. I can't expect, Lord, you to come down to me. I must put my
You're listening to
steps
Positive
in line with
Radio
your word.
with Auntie
I
Dana.
must put
Yeah, man,
my
keep it up.
steps
Sounds good, Senor.
in line with your word. Yes, I gotta put myself in your holy way. I can't expect you to come down to me. I must put my steps in line with your word.
This is for the child of God, the person who wants to become a child of God. Your stories about coming to God from so many people.
Let me say pleasant good afternoon, good night, good night, good night, good night, one and all. Good night, Facebook. Good night, YouTube. www.positiveradio.com. Good night to those who are joining tonight's broadcast. What a night it is going to be. Let me greet, first of all, welcome those back to my YouTube channel. Good afternoon. Remember the rules over there is the thumbs ups. Give us a thumbs up, Evelyn Scott. Give us a share as you come. So, welcome back to my channel. And remember to go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also look for Rosie B YouTube channel as well, and so forth and so on. Tonight, we're going to be continuing our love topic. And now that I see my co host, I think I can easily thumbs up when you're ready, my boss. Thumbs up when you're ready. When she gives me that sign that she's ready, I will bring her in. I see some other guests in the background waiting. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are still in the love month. How are you? How was your Valentine's Day? It was yesterday, right? I think it was. Yes. How was your Valentine's Day? I hope it was exactly what you wanted or exactly how you planned it to be. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. My name is Donna Moore Stewart, otherwise called Auntie Donna with the corn color. Good night to you, Cordell. Natalie Me Young, good night. And I'm coming to you this afternoon out of the studios of Positive Radio right here in Mount Vernon. Rebecca Rutty, you see the topics? Oh, Jesus. Help me, Lord of mercy, tonight. The telephone lines, and you can participate. There are many ways in which you can participate. I include the link. So if you want to do come in on the broadcast, you can do so. You can be on the screen and share the screen with Rosie and myself. So we're going to be continuing on the topic of relationship and love as we promised for this month of February. All right. So I'm just waiting for Rosie to come in, and I want to greet you. Remember, those who are new to the channel, welcome back. Welcome back. Remember to subscribe, thumbs up, share the broadcast, share the channel because we mean well over here, Cordell. How are you, Cordell? How are you? Let me know when you're ready, Rosie, and I can unmute your mic and then I can easily put you in. All right. So, how is everyone tonight? Natalie, how are you? The telephone lines, please write it down for those of you who are viewing. All right. Rosie giving me the thumbs up. So, let's do this. Let's get her over there and get her over here. Good afternoon. Good night to you, Queen. Good night.
Hello. One
Hello.
second, one second, one sec.
All righty. All righty. So, as promised, we're going to be continuing on relationship and love and hate in relationship. Tonight, we're going to be dealing with the sticky challenge of infidelity on all levels in the relationship. So, that's what we'll be talking about. And exes, do you have an ex and how do you deal with your ex. We're going to be talking about that as well. Remember the telephone number, Kayan, good afternoon. Lord of mercy, good afternoon. To Kayan Clark Miller, welcome. Share the broadcast. I know you're listening on the radio. Say hello to your mommy and your sister. I met them on Saturday. So therefore, I know everyone is locked. So tonight we're going to be dealing with infidelity. Infidelity meaning cheating. What is the other word? That I'm trying to find. If your house is
Born.
ready for the bun yet, you see how you get used to the bun. Adultery is the one that I was looking for. Adultery is the good night. Adultery me did I look for, because we never really ready to get got in at the bun yet. So
Oh
good
my
night.
goodness.
Go ahead, Rosie. Take it from here. My studio is getting hot already. I have to turn on the fan. Oh, turn my fan on. It feel like it's gonna be hot tonight.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
go
hot.
ahead, Rosie.
Pleasant evening, pleasant morning, pleasant night. Whatever time it is in the neck of the woods where you are, welcome to Let's Talk. And we talk the real things over here. Things that we know people go through, real topics.
Yes.
So tonight is no different.
Mhm.
As Auntie Donna would have mentioned, we are on love and relationship. And as a result, we are exploring all angles. So each week, because the topic is so wide, we can't focus on any one thing. So we have to tie them together. Back in the country when they used to married saltfish with with flour.
Yes, yes,
Yes, it's something like that. We have to marry the topics together.
yes.
So tonight
Mhm.
it's another interesting night, and of course we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say about infidelity. We want to hear about the paternity, because the truth is, Auntie Donna, a lot of people beat the men, beat them bad when they mess up. You understand? Although infidelity is both genders, and we are not gender biased over here, you
Mhm.
know. But what about the paternity? Women giving men jackets, kids
Mhm.
that are not biologically theirs knowingly. This is where the paternity fraud comes in, and we're going to deal with exes as well. So it's going to be a lively discussion, and we want to hear from you. Yeah.
Absolutely. 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 Well, I told Rosie that when she sent me this topic, I'm like, Rosie, I don't know what for offer upon tonight topic, But it is so funny because all the jokes them get into my head. As soon as the topic come, I was able to the jokes start, it was written in my head. Taj, I don't know if this show is for you. You may be too young for this show, Taj. But yeah, and not they start Natalie start the color jacket. What color jacket? I mean,
Well, oh
we
my goodness.
they're
What
gonna
color jacket? Well, I
yeah,
mean, it can come in any color, size, or shape, you know.
uh, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. So I said, you know what? I think we have guests back there, right? Are we?
Yes.
Yeah, we have some guests back there, and I'm not sure who they are. But if they turn the camera, do they want the camera on, Rosie?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see Marcia Halstead is back there. I see
Okay.
AB is back there. Guys, I don't know. You have to indicate to me if you want to or unmute your device. If you
Mhm.
want to be a part of tonight's broadcast so we can hear from you, right? So go ahead and start with a story, possible Rosie, to get them warm. I'm not
No,
playing much
well, I
music.
think first and foremost, we have to speak about the definition so that persons understand what we're talking about.
Mhm,
Okay? So
mhm,
we're going to start off with infidelity.
mhm,
All right. So infidelity, according to the great Google,
mhm,
is the action or state of being unfaithful to a spouse or other sexual partner.
Right.
Yes. Let me read that again.
Mhm.
Is the action or state of being unfaithful to a spouse. That means you have your spouse, but you still go a road,
Mhm. Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Or other sexual partners. So that is infidelity. Speaking of ex, we can all say if you're in a relationship with the person and you and the person have separated somewhat, then they are being termed as an ex, whether ex-husband or ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. But
Mhm.
you were both involved in a relationship. Paternity fraud is a state now. Let me make sure bring it up on Google again. I know what to say, but let me just give you the correct meaning.
Yes.
Yes. So paternity fraud, right, is a woman who knowingly knows that Tom Strokes is not the father of the child
Mhm.
and gives the child to another man.
Mhm.
So in the Caribbean, we call it jacket. Somebody asking what color jacket, I don't know. It can come in various size.
It
It
depends.
comes in
Depends on
various
who cut the
colors.
cloth. It depends on who cut the cloth.
Exactly. And this is the thing that makes the difference, knowingly.
Mhm.
You know that the child does not belong to Tom Strokes, but
Right.
you give Tom Strokes the child.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is the definition. So you understand where we are going
Right.
with this. So I saw a gentleman the other day on Facebook, and he said he did it jokingly on TikTok and said, boy, they say men give bun, but how many men um give jacket? Because that is a woman's thing. And a lot of us don't talk about it. And if truth be told, a lot of women, especially back then, they do it now, Don't get me wrong. It
Mhm.
is very much in now. But back then, because a lot of persons weren't doing the anything you get, you take,
Take it.
you know.
Yes.
But it is rather unfortunate why women would do that. And I think there can be varying reasons, because maybe the person who you may have got impregnated by, that person is unable to care for you or the child. So you want to give it to another man who you think
Mhm. Mhm.
is able to take care of those financial obligations.
Mhm. Mhm.
It could be a case where it's maybe a one night affair, and things happen.
Right.
But the mere fact that this is where the fraud comes in.
Yes.
But I realized that in the Caribbean islands, there's not much done about it. And I personally, listen, let me make this absolutely clear again, that my views, I always say this, my
That's
views
that's
are
right.
not necessarily your views, not even Auntie Donna's views.
That's right.
You understand?
Mhm.
But I personally think that a lot of men suffer from this because, after you take care of a child for how many years, and only to find out most times, when they find out, when they're to come overseas, and a DNA has to be done.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's when a lot of people find out that it's not their biological child.
Hmm.
And don't be fooled, because I always have to use the church as an example. It's in the church.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. What's your thoughts on a woman who knowingly gives the child to the wrong father.
Mhm. Okay.
Knowingly.
I remember when, before I came on, I said to Carl, I don't have much to add. And, and he said, talk about the consequences and the cause. Like, why would a woman cheat to the point where, a child now come in place because it is cheating, right?
Mhm.
Or she may knowingly that she's pregnant and then go and sleep with somebody else to let him know, to let him think that everything is okay, but she's pregnant, and then 9 months later, baby comes. So I want to talk about, like, why would some women cheat as well, and it could be several things, like lack of attention at home, um, finances. Some of them just want more than what the man can give, not willing to suffer with this particular partner, and of course,
Mhm.
some persons just born like that, just born to cheat. I believe,
Not promiscuous, just being promiscuous, one man can't do.
Yeah, but promiscuity though comes with a cost, like an interruption of an early childhood that causes women to be promiscuous. So, but I don't want to get too deep in it. I want to stay on the surface where we talk about, I don't know of anybody who really get jacket. For years I thought I was a jacket. I'm not kidding you. For years I thought I was a jacket. No, a serious thing. Everybody in my family know I, because it just like I did not fit in my family. Especially my father's side of the family, and I did not fit in with them, or they did not embrace me as a child.
Okay. Mhm,
I felt
mhm.
like I was the strange one growing up.
Maybe you could call that like a black sheep then.
Black, I mean, I never black no sheep. Them blacker than me. But any, but anyways, and there comes
Mhm,
a time when, just like the stone that the builder refused, I was the one that had to file for my father. As much as them refuse you, now it turns later. Now he needs my credential as a U.S. citizen so he can become legal in this country. And I had to do a DNA. And sure enough, that was when I believed that the man is mine.
okay, fair enough, but at least you know,
I know
because once there is no match, there's going to be a problem. And
exactly.
this, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people find that out when they're actually doing a DNA
For immigrant.
for immigration. A
Yeah.
lot of people find that out. You would have, for those who maybe be on social media a lot, you will hear the horror stories of men who actually get kids that are not theirs and openly speak about it.
Hmm.
And it is rather sad because when you have one child that is not the father's, but when you sit and give the man all four,
Yes,
that's cruelty.
that
That's
is.
cruel.
Yes.
There was a case where this lady, she gave the baby father. She's cheating on the baby father, and she's cheating with the man's brother. And the four kids are for the brother.
My goodness. My
Now,
goodness.
what do you call that? I think it's very cruel, and I think that the government should really put something in place for these women who willfully,
Hmm.
engage in these kind of things, because it is unfair to the man. And a lot of men are dragged before the courts as well for
Yes.
child support, and only to find out that the child is not yours. Where all the money gone? What do you get back from all of that? Some men will, say, well, I've been taking care of this child from a baby, it look bad because, and I'm not telling you what I don't know about right
Mm.
now.
Yes.
As I
Yes.
tell you, and I will always say it on this program, I'm happy for the JCF
Hmm.
because that's where I gain a lot of experience.
Correct.
I know a pastor right now, his wife, gave him a jacket,
Yeah.
but he keep the child because
He
you
doesn't
know
want
it
scandal.
doesn't look good, right?
Right. He doesn't want the scandal.
Exactly. So a lot of people are going through this kind of trauma,
Yeah.
but not everybody is willing to take up that kind of responsibility. It
Right.
is very hard for a man, emotionally to be taking care of a child that is not biologically his, where
Hmm.
he was basically tricked into it.
Yeah.
You understand? Believing that it is his child or
Right.
children,
Right. Right. That is
So I think some sanction should be placed on
these
the
women.
females,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
for doing that knowingly. So as I said, there are cases where, and this is no bordering on infidelity, because
Mm-hmm.
there's no way you should be raffling. It
Mm-hmm.
simply tells me that there's some promiscuity going on.
Yes.
You understand? So this is where the infidelity, you're there with more than one man. Um, for like the ladies of the night, I can understand they are working.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, in that case, I will kind of understand.
Right.
But for a upstanding, so-called upstanding woman,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way you should be ruffling. I'm just saying. I don't know if you disagree with that.
No, no, no. It's not that I disagree with you. It's just that I believe for an action, every action, there's a reaction. Like, some marriages is not what they settle to be, right? And
Hmm.
most persons don't have self control of their mind and of their body. So because they lose that control, it causes their mind to wonder, what could this other relationship offer me than what I am
Hmm.
getting now. So sometimes loneliness will cause wives to step out of their marriages. And this is, so, and then we're talking about wives, but what about the men? So
We're going over the men part.
for
We're
the
going
men.
over there. As
Right,
I said, most times we beat the men, and it's not only the men who
right.
does these things.
Yes.
As you mentioned, the fact that women may feel lonely and step outside of their relationship. I didn't get a chance to double check on it, but I do know that if the wife is legally married, any lawyers on the platform can correct me. If the wife steps out of line and gets pregnant for somebody else, the child um can still be put in the father's name, in the husband's name.
Uh-huh.
Yes, legally.
Yeah.
That's what I was told.
Yes.
And I don't think that is right, because I never the husband do it.
Right.
But him do the damage.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? I don't think that is right.
Mhm.
But I mean, things happen. As you rightly said, it could be a case of loneliness. But
Yes.
if there's a case of loneliness, because the truth is, and it makes no sense we skirt around the issue, there are cases where a lot of people, they are married, but not married or not together. They're
Yeah.
only married on paper.
Exactly. And
You
some people are
understand?
comfortable with that. Babes, I can't give you what you want. If you can go there and get it, go get it
Mhm.
and come back. And some men
Uh,
are like that. You know what I mean? So
right.
so who am I to judge a relationship? Because every marriage is, from what I know, is so different, Rosie. um
Yes.
Sex is not the foundation of marriages, which bring children. Sex bring children and gratification, enjoyment. But um but sex is not the basis for relationship. But some people put their priority on the sex portion of the relationship, of the
Yeah,
marriage.
that's true. Hmm.
Now, we're told that you don't marry for that one particular thing, because there's more to a person than sex. And I've observed men without foot having wife and children, right? Men in wheelchair having wife and children, how is that possible? Because my,
It's impossible.
I know it's possible. You know what I mean? So everybody relationship, because sometimes I wonder if you don't have no foot, or what's down there. Or, I question myself. I went there in my thoughts, and I'm not the only
Yes,
one
yes,
that went there in my thoughts.
yes.
So it is much wider than what we're saying, as it in regards to the infidelity. If one man sit down and take 4 jacket, it look like him love jacket.
But he didn't know. And remember, this is a close relative now, so maybe,
There's
he even
no
look like the
way.
man.
Everybody will give bun, no, so them I give bun, and everybody will get bun, no, so them I get bun rosy. Can them
No,
not
not
just smell it?
everybody.
They must can
Mm-mm.
smell it. There always a red flag, I believe, Rosie. There's always a red flag.
I beg to disagree with that.
Okay.
Some people are naive, very naive. Trust me on that.
Only that doesn't mean that the sign wasn't there. If you're naive to the sign, it just means that you are naive. But the sign was there.
Well, you can be arguing from that way.
You understand? You are naive because you're naive. They. Yeah.
All
Um.
right.
Some persons.
Let me say.
Yes.
Go
Some persons
ahead. Go ahead.
talking to us. Um.
Yes, let us hear what the audience is saying.
There is a Marcia Halstead online. I don't know if you want to participate, or should I take you offline, Marcia? You can remove yourself, or you can unmute your mic and say something so we hear you, Marcia. So let me see if I can unmute her. No, can't unmute. So let me remove her from the broadcast. Right. Okay, here
Oh,
comes the call. All right. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good
Good
good afternoon.
afternoon, Sister Rosie.
good afternoon.
Um, so the last comment that was made about being naive and stuff like that. Remember, this whole thing is based on a betrayal. So you trust your wife, you trust your husband, or you trust your significant other, and you're not expecting that to happen. That's why the term betrayal come in, because you betray someone, betray them so that they know, or so that they see, or so that they have an idea that the betrayal is there. They're completely in the dark. So when it happens to someone, it's oftentimes always a surprise, and it depends on how the person takes the surprise. They become violent, and then you have murder and so forth and so forth. But infidelity in a relationship is always a betrayal. It's a
It
betrayal that
is.
no one ever sees coming. I think that's my opinion. You know.
Thank you. And anything else you have to add to what Rosie said, but that what the conversation prior?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Go again, please.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add? Point well taken. But do you have anything else to add? Because I know you will get busy. So do you have anything you want to add to tonight's topic as it
I also have
regards?
to call back because I'm catching up on the show because I just tuned in
Okay.
and
Okay.
I was hearing the naive part. But definitely, when it comes down to infidelity, it's always a betrayal. One person feel betrayed and they never see the betrayal coming.
Hmm.
They never see it coming. No
Okay.
one ever sees it coming. That's why they call it betrayed.
Right.
Because
Right.
you trust the person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Carl. God bless you. Thank
Okay.
you. Oh yeah, it's
Wow.
trust.
Yeah, he's right. It's a form of betrayal. But let me tell you something. All right. This case I know about. Um, this woman, she Christian woman, because most times in the church, I'm telling you, it's betrayal, but they are naive to the signs. When you're too holy, you're so holy that you can't even see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, she has 2 kids for the man,
Right.
right? Married, they have a nice house, but she don't work. Now, this man is always out in the streets, etc. Now, he has a family outside of his family. You hear what I tell you?
Yeah.
And when I said family out of a family, one child is 1 and one child is 6. 6 years. of relationship with this other woman.
Mm-hmm.
And when the wife found out, because this, as I said, the man is very popular. I don't want to get too much in depth with it because somebody might know the person.
Right.
But it is betrayal. But she see the signs all along. She saw the signs.
That's why I said there's
Yeah, but she
always
was
a
just being
sign.
naive. Because, for example, when she explained, she said she went to the man's workplace. And when she went, because he has his own office, when she went there, all of a sudden the secretary get busy, lock the door, don't want she go upstairs, and trying to keep her busy downstairs. Then, come on, that no click something in your head. I said, okay, all right. You sit down and you heal up your secretary and whatever. Then all of a sudden now, when the course is supposed to be clear, the husband invite you up by his office. When you talk to him, because he let the woman, the side chick, out on the balcony in the rain. Yeah. So she said, well, she talked to because she was going to pick up her son from school.
Mm-hmm.
And when she crossed the road to go over the parking lot, she saw the woman bending down in the rain. Mhm. And you not really take it as nothing. You
Mm,
met the man get our two kids outside. It's just crazy. You see the signs all along. How him operate when he's home.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He comes
And
home every night, still, He comes home every night.
wow.
You understand? But you still just be naive to how him operating.
Mm,
Because one thing about women, you see a woman's intuition, 99.9%, it's always on point.
mm-hmm.
A woman. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you're
Tell me.
correct. You're
Yeah.
correct. Sure, because if you have
Anytime
the
a woman's antenna goes up,
mm-hmm,
she knows that something happening. She may can't put her finger on it, but
mm-hmm,
she knows that something is happening. So
mm-hmm,
not because that you're a Christian, because let me tell you something. If some of these women, especially church women, knows what some of their men are doing,
mm-hmm.
dear Father,
That is true.
yeah,
That,
I'm just being real.
and
I'm
then,
just being real.
as you said, you mentioned a word, simple.
Mhm.
Some of these women are so simple, and there is a culture in the church that create simple woman. Just go pray about it. Him will come home,
Mhm.
him soon stop, gotta go heal him or all of that. Gotta
Yes,
go deliver
yes.
him from all of that. No. And then, because so there's a culture and an environment within the body of Christ, within the church, and it is not a good one either. It is not a positive one to build relationship, build marriages. Some of these behaviors are designed to tear marriage apart. Like, for example, when the pastor always assigning the husband a lot of work outside of the home, inside of the church. I mean, you're laughing because you know a situation like that, right, Rosie? Some pastor, I've heard of this case where this pastor always want the deacon to go fix something and odd hours a night, odd hours of morning, on the weekends, and because they make it like, oh, it's godly or you're working for God. But the wife was very uncomfortable with it. And she didn't do anything. And the husband keeps saying, no, man, go on, no, man. But the wife did not know what to do because it was the pastor, who is a female, that constantly giving her
Oh,
husband work to do.
I mean, real work.
Real work.
No, these things happen, and but the question that I want to ask
Yeah.
though to the platform and everyone, would you knowingly know that someone is cheating on you and stay in that relationship?
No,
I
sir.
want to know from a man's perspective and from a woman's perspective. Would you stay in a relationship you knowingly know say you get bored? Are
Right.
you gonna stay in it? And let me use this platform because, as I said, whatever I talk here is
Yes.
public knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the church culture is kind of different, but let us look at Bob Marley,
Yes.
the Bob Marley situation, and Rita, his
Mm-hmm.
wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and recently, one of his side chicks came out. That is Junior Gong's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She was the side chick,
Was one
and
of the
whilst he was married, he got involved with this side chick.
mm-hmm.
And Rita knew about the side chick because he wrote a song for the side chick
Mm-hmm.
and wanted his wife to sing background vocals on it. Now, for me, let me tell you, me not take it. Me not singing it. I ain't singing it. And I'm not going to tolerate it. But there are people, there are women, and
Yeah.
there are men that tolerate infidelity. You know, what you think about it? We
Here
want to
comes
hear
the
from you.
call. Hey, good afternoon and welcome.
Yes, good afternoon. um, Sister Rosie, we know where you stand, but you asked the question if you know that the one of the spouses is unfaithful. Will you
Mhm.
stay? Now the question I
Yes.
have to ask is it like a natural thing or a spiritual thing? That is, are we talking about forgiveness, or are we talking about just um, none, not with God being the center? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because all right, let me start by saying this: every woman wants this. Every woman wants everything from one man, but every man wants the same thing from every woman. So when it comes down
That's
to
a
a
good one.
husband that is married and is only married to his wife, husband to one wife, it is more than a natural thing that is going into spiritual things. It doesn't matter if the man is identified as a Christian or not. When you find a man who married to one woman and stay with that woman, that is more godly than anything else. Because
That's true.
being married is not just a natural thing, it's a spiritual thing given to us by God. And all the decrees and all the promises that go with it and all the warnings that go with it. Now, there is an example in the Bible, which I know everybody know, about this prophet and his wife. And she give him born like 1,000 times and have how many different children, and none of the children them is his. But every time him go back for her, she run out on him again.
Mm-hmm.
That is something spiritual that we look at. I am not
Mhm.
sure if it happens in the natural that a man would take that or even a woman would take that. So are there couples who went through infidelity and got over it? Yes, because I know of one man, an executive, who, as much as he told me, he was unfaithful to his wife, and it took some hard work, but they are together and they're strong together. So, is it possible? Yes. Is it possible that someone is being, is in an infidelity, is in a relationship cheating, and they can bring it back together? Yes. So, your topic is deep, and there's a multiplicity of things that could go. But where it comes on to husband and wife, it is more spiritual than natural, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Point taken. Point
Okay.
taken. And
Thank
I
you very much.
understand where it's coming from.
Yes.
I understand where he's coming from. But that's why I asked the question generally.
Mm-hmm.
If you, as a wife, you are somebody's wife, um, your spouse constantly, fine. If you cheat one time and I decide to forgive you, fine. You understand? Because I don't think he'll make a mistake once and but just throw him out like that. The only way, let me tell you this, the only way I would throw him out l-
Mm-hmm.
and him head top, you can't have bad ways on a gibbon. You can't have dirty ways and I give bun. You can't be abusive and I give bun. You
Mm-hmm.
got to go.
Mm-hmm.
If he's a good man, I'll give him a second chance because,
Yes.
he's
So
a
yeah,
good man.
sometimes, sometimes the man them just get cornered, because some
Yes.
very forceful
Yes.
and so forth and so on. So sometimes in that case, we can brush off ourselves and start back
And
again.
move on. But
Yeah,
if this is something constant, Auntie Donna,
intentional.
the intentional and constant,
Yes,
because sometimes it's with more than one woman.
man.
And let me tell you this, a lot of people think about the act of sex as just sex.
Hmm.
Sex is also something spiritual. When you lie down with somebody, you
Hmm.
take whatever soul ties that comes with that person,
Now you
and
talk.
you have sexually transmitted demons.
Come on.
You understand? And I believe that worse when you go get a child out there. The same way you go out there and get a child is the same way you could take the big A to me. So I take those things very serious.
Rosie, there are other sexual
That's
transmitted
what I'm saying. And
diseases.
other sexual transmitted
Some
diseases.
women, they are afraid to talk about that part of the cheating. A lot of women are afraid to talk about that part of the cheating. Let me say, let me read a couple of the comments. Doris Shaw said, Mama, if I tell you about it when you find out what some of them man you're doing, unbelievable.
It's true.
And Natalie said, that is the problem. You make your husband pay bill, run bank account. You need money. You have to ask him when you leave, you have nothing because, or when he leaves, you have nothing because you never work your housewife, really. You never work your housewife, really.
Hmm?
um Monique Doyle, we're encouraging somebody, JB. I don't know who is this JB on my broadcast in the back and talking to me privately. When I like people really talk to me privately, so it's either you come off of the broadcast, make us know who you are, identify yourself. I'm gonna remove you from the broadcast, right? You can't just be on the stream yard like that. Worse in these times when you have people that try to bully people and hide and listen to broadcasts and all of that. All right. So yeah. So where was I? So Monique Dahl, welcome. Mr. Cardell Watson says, no, it's not if I could run for my life. Violet is there saying, everyone telling me about it. No way. Um, big no, I will not stay. That is part of the infidelity. I will not stay, especially with the same sex. The same sex are born you.
Ooh.
Yes. Now we're gone in another direction.
No, but it's a reality.
Yes, it's the reality. Let's put that one up there. Um and good night, Grace Baker and Bob. Guys, the telephone lines are open. Don't let me and Rosie sit here and talk. We want to have conversation. It look like some people afraid to talk about this. It look like a whole heap of bun and cheese are going out the road.
I
You
want
understand?
if a bun and cheese are going on road, man. A whole lot of bun and cheese, and it's not Easter yet. But you see,
There's
you
a cross.
see,
Lord,
yeah.
you know. Good afternoon and welcome. Hello?
Hello, good night, Auntie Donna.
Good night.
And Rosie B. You salt me on my bone all now, Rosie, Sister Rosie B.
Oh,
Yes,
from
sir.
Thank
Saturday.
you.
People them won't let go Saturday night in a Rosie.
I
No,
tell
you
you, it was
salt me on
awesome.
my bone, in my
The
bone.
people, I
All
mean, today
right.
I was getting called like I'm watching the videos. I'm I'm looking at the photos, I tell you. But yes,
Yes,
Sister
you
Joy,
do an
thank you.
awesome job.
To
You
God be
did
Thank
the
do
you.
an
Thank
awesome
you.
job.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yes, Auntie Donna, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I am my brother, and we have a neighbor who are living next door us.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one time my brother went away and he bring back some material. All to my sister usually so. My sister she passed anyway. But my brother cut off piece of the material and take it over next door. And we were pondering why did he do it. But I didn't know that he crossed the line, went over there and do something wrong. He get 2 kids over there and the husband over there. Here we talking about the material. He burned the material. Then down the line, we say, oh, are your son? Because my brother sucked his index finger. And that guy sucked the same finger like my brother. Oh, no, Auntie Dana. The lady not taught the truth. But they tell truth, the guy had the spit image of my brother. Him one way up, and one time down the line, he tell his mom said, I could better off in life if you ain't give me my right father. If you ain't give me my, and
That
2 of them,
element.
my brother get over there. 2 of them, Auntie Dana. You know, we must give our children to the right dad.
Right, Father, yeah.
Not play around.
That is
Me
true.
not play around.
Yes.
If a dick, me not play
You
around.
should have used
I
another name,
don't
man. What
run
make
about.
you why you use that name, sister? Come on, you couldn't
What?
find
Yes, Auntie
use
Dana.
another
No, I
name, man.
just say
Don't
It's
use
Tom, it's Tom.
yeah, say Tom. Don't say that one, man. Not no.
I just say it is dick is dick.
You say it again.
No, D-I-C-K.
I see him
D-I-C-K.
say it spell.
Auntie Dana.
I see him say it spell.
Auntie Dana.
Yes.
Don't laugh.
Find another
This is crazy.
Tom.
Okay, Auntie Dana, Tom.
Yes.
I didn't know it's so away. Oh, I'm so sorry. You remember we read this book in school, Dick and Flub, D-I-C-K. Okay. Yes, and then down the line, he and my brother come into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
They come into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
They go to court. Yes, they go to court, and my brother win him. It was very hard. And the scars is still there because the lady not owning up.
Oh
Say,
wow.
it's my brother child. And he is the spit image of my brother.
What does your brother say though?
Mm-hmm.
He know, he call us auntie. Auntie.
No, what does your brother say?
His child.
Him,
His
he,
child.
he said he crossed the fence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he did. He did.
Okay.
He did.
Okay.
We own him as our nephew.
All
We
right.
own
So
him
so now
as
you
our
own the
nephew.
son as your nephew.
Yeah, and him have the next one in England. It's 2 of them.
From the
But,
same lady?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what the lady husband said?
My brother went to court, they locked him up, and they went to court, and he won the husband's favor. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
that. Thank you for adding. That sounds great. We want to welcome you to give us a call. Thank you, Auntie Joy.
Yeah, you're welcome,
All
Auntie
right.
Dana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Element of children. Quite a few people.
Yep.
I greet them, Rosie. Crystal Blessing out of Seaview Garden. Donna Lofter out of Manhattan. Enid Craig, Monique Doyle out of Brooklyn. Good afternoon, Doris Shaw. What a night. Them might enjoy themselves. Barbie Cadu out of
Oh,
Illinois.
what a night.
Digmatized. You see all of these things, you know. Get back to so let's get back serious. So the children part.
Yeah.
All right, here comes another call. Good afternoon and welcome.
Even me too cute, pretty auntie. How are you guys doing?
We
We
gooder.
are well. We were waiting on you.
Oh,
Yes, man. Make your story short and spicy.
yes, my love. Well, anyway, you know, My father have 8 kids with my mother, and plus my mother they have 5 aside, And my father grandmother comes from Saint Near, come at home to know a grandpitney them. And when she come, my mother just put out everything, every pitney I say. And that man, see a grandpitney them here. And she say, Mark, oh, a country me come from, a una put me down the business. And the woman pick up.
Hello? You dropped off? You fell off? All right, she fell off. She fell off. She fell off. Call back, my darling. Yeah, Rosie. Barbara Cadu, good evening. Norris State, good afternoon. Natalie Mayong and Doris Shaw. All right. Yeah, so
Mhm.
the children element. How does
Yeah,
that
it is unfair to the child, I believe. A lot of children suffer from that, and even moving forward in life, a lot of children are left behind because, for example, again, with the whole immigration situation, how many stories like that the
mm-hmm.
child have to stay behind because, you
Caller?
know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yes, auntie, that call come in and let me have. Auntie, the woman pick up the whole 8 grandpitney them and said to my mother, say, yeah, hear me, I country, me come from a you come, no be business, no business. Them a see me, them near roti. You don't know who for them, you go find in the father.
To your mother?
You don't know. Yes,
So your
my
mother
mother,
dropped bomb
yes.
your mother dropped bomb on your father?
No,
They
no,
had five before.
Oh,
before my
okay.
father.
Okay, got you.
Yes. There are some people that know them family.
Yes. That's what Sister Joy was saying.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, them know them family for two. Me not lie. You have a woman in Jamaica where they give some man, yeah man a whole little jacket, and now when the man the American file for the pick them
Yeah.
and go do the DNA down there. Every one of them are not in the boy
Not
ball
even the
till the nearly
shirt.
dead.
Not even the shirt. Not even a shirt was
Not
his.
even a shirt she never give him.
All of them a jacket.
All of them are wool jacket, waistcoat and mascot. No
You
man, woman look nobody now.
unmute. Yes. All right.
Ask her what she think about a woman like that give the man so many jackets.
What do you think
Uh-huh.
about a woman like that does that? What
No man, I seen man.
What
I
see
you think
seen
the
man.
court should do
crime?
something?
Do you think the
Yes, a
court
crime,
a
man.
crime?
Let me tell
Right.
you something. If a man, enough man, prefer take up the woman with our 10 people that knows that none of them are nothing, but him a mind them more than take a 5 jackets and a woman. I seen that,
So true.
Before God and man, I seen that.
A crime. Can you
A
intentionally
crime,
do
man. She
it?
forget lock up, man.
All right, cool. Thank you. Point well taken. Point well taken. All right, sister. Bye bye, my niece. Wow, amazing. She should give him the tie. You see all of these something. Telephone lines, everybody. 91718
Really?
569 6622. Or if you're far away, I've hooked up my phone to sort of bundle my phone to the WhatsApp. So if you want and you are far away, you want to call me on WhatsApp, it's 914-527-8295. All right. And to call me directly into the studio is 718-569-6622. If you're in any of the United States of America, feel free to give us a call. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking
All
about
right.
the Bob Marley thing. I really want to go back to that because that I believe that my point on the Bob Marley Rita thing is that Rita knew Bob was what was always cheating, and I think she know his assignment. I think that Rita was part of the assignment to have I think a call is coming in. Let's
Mhm.
um so how comes I'm not seeing it over here? All right, here she is now. Yes. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, Auntie Donna, good night. How
Oh
are you?
wow.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, darling. I think why Rosie come back in.
Okay.
Go ahead, honey.
Rosie's in?
Ye-
Okay. All right. I want to say this. Um, Auntie Donna, I think you owe all of us who went to the banquet an apology, or else we decide to come together and have a lawsuit for you. Now, the reason for this is that I was at the banquet. We all were having a wonderful time. And you put out your posters. All your flyers went out. And there should be a particular name on the flyer, which was not there. And, I think is a big disrespect to the person. Now, we were at the banquet. We all were enjoying ourselves in red. And this particular lady took the mic. And my God, it was Tina Turner herself.
From the
She was
grave.
amazing.
From the grave.
It was Tina
Unmute your
Turner
mic. Unmute your mic,
herself.
Rosie. Yeah.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest. Oh my God, I was eating, but I was dancing.
Wow.
Now her new name is Rosie Turner. So, the lawsuit is there, and I think I have Rosie down to counter sue also, because this is so disrespectful that her Tina Turner name wasn't on the
flyer. You can't imagine how much people would have show up. The place would have never hold. The place could
there you go.
Me did have to keep it off. Me did have to make her come in as a secret. That was a surprise. Always me say there's always an element of surprise to Auntie Donna. So
I don't know what will up the next time, but please have your team ready because we have a lawsuit out for you, okay? Now, Auntie Rosie Tina Turner, your name is Rosie Tina now.
All right, blessings, my sister. And I'm humbled. Thank you that you enjoyed.
No, listen. I don't want to hear nothing. If I am in a relationship with someone, I don't want you to tell me nothing about none of your ex. I don't want to hear. Because listen, when I was going to school, and me do the sums them, me get a tick for the right and the X for the wrong. So if anybody have an X, there got to be something wrong why they are X. Don't tell me, I don't want to know. If it's me, but not me and the X. They hear them and my X. Everything in America when the people them in a relationship, X. Oh my God. X is wrong. So I don't want to hear. Just I deal with me and you. Anyway, big up Rosie Turner. God bless you.
So you ever give it bun yet? You ever did give bun?
No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Bun.
No. It's a serious thing. It's a very serious thing.
Yes.
People take them life for bun. Now listen, I was married for 35 years to one Mr. Lofters. And him never cheat on me and I never cheat on him. We have 6 children together. It was one of the best. I can't have the body now because men like these, like him, not make it again.
True.
That was my corner and stayed on my loneliness. Yes. No, seriously, not talking now.
Yes.
I in America for 15 years and I filed for him and him didn't come. Him say him not coming to America. And him down there and him actually died of heartache because I wouldn't come back to live with him in Jamaica. Wow. Now what am I going back to Jamaica for? There's nothing there. And I came up and I took up my children and grandchildren and he didn't come, he died.
Wow.
I don't believe if I'm in a relationship. No. I will never.
You're loyal to the end.
Because you got to put, the point is you got to put online, talk to each other first and tell them what you like from what you don't like. And if I tell you I don't like when you come out of the bed and don't make it up, and you come out of the bed and don't make me.
Disrespect, yes.
Right, that is disrespect. So that's red flag number 1. You got to put your thing on the, you know what, and then again the man them were married now, me sorry for them because the woman them and look them, the poor man them want to stay with them wife, but this is where them see the big bottom and the big breast, them straight, them go straight, them not strong, them weak, and a man is attracted to what he sees. Lord have mercy upon them and the marriage and the, oh my God. Good night. God bless you.
God bless you. I tell you, the exes must stay ex.
Anything a ex wrong.
Anything a ex wrong. I love that. I really love that. Anything a ex wrong bang. But like how she come in with the ex story because
yes, because that's a part of the topic, but because we're so taken up with the other segments of it.
No, because it's 9 o'clock and therefore we can take it to the ex. So it's perfect segue into the next
right
to the exes.
Yeah, but you were talking about the Rita Marley and Bob situation.
I was saying, I believe that And people agree. As I said, marriages are different, and persons going to marriage are agree upon how them want to run their marriage, right? I feel them
Mm.
thing. You have different culture, and I believe that because he is of the Rastafarian culture, remember Bob Marley did know him Bible, so this is a man that and a woman
It's a
who,
Solomon.
yeah, yeah, me believe so. Because would you sit down and take that door, Rosie?
No,
Then
not me.
she seems like she understands the assignment, because you've never heard her get out of the way and try to go and argue. And it seems like at some point, after she have her children, she leave Bob alone, make him go out there, go have all of the children that he wants.
But did you know
Mhm.
that her first child and fifth child are not Bob's?
So she did step out on him too. Me
Exactly.
remember that. Me remember I read that before he met her, she had a child, right?
Right.
And then after him bonar, and she couldn't take it no more, she stepped out upon him. Who is the father? We've never heard about the father of that
No.
child, and
He
we
took that child. He took the
the
child.
father of the child took the child.
Mhm.
Or
No,
Bob
no, Bob Marley took the
did.
child.
Yes.
Yes. But in recent time, we notice Cindy. Cindy is not the only baby mother.
No.
She's not the only ex.
No.
But in recent time, she come out and she's so proud. Nothing is wrong because everybody know that Bob Marley is indeed a legend. I love Bob Marley,
Hmm.
and having a child for Bob Marley, some people think it's, something great.
Hmm.
But what have led you all of a sudden to come out now talking about where you slept, how you do it, all of a sudden? You're an ex. You're just a baby mama.
Did she
I
ever get
want.
married? Yeah, because me I wonder if she did ever get married.
I think she has a husband now, but the fact remain, what could have led you all of a sudden to
Mm-hmm.
come forward and putting in details as to where you slept at his mother's house at 56 Hold Up Road and all these things. This is an ex now behaving like that.
Yeah, but maybe she does a top, because it's neither here or there. So
No, it's gone. But I'm just saying, is it
yeah,
that you want Rita to feel away?
which I
Because some
think
ex don't know them place.
when
Some ex don't know them place.
you see, that's why I like Rita. Rita is the wife, and nothing, she have the ring, and that is the thing about women who goes after married men. You think that these married men is going to leave their wives? Not in 90% of the case. It does not happen, because I know of cases where husband just stay married to that wife, even though he's having several relationship
That's
outside
true.
of it, not living with the wife, not sleeping with the wife, but he refused from divorcing the wife.
That's true.
And every girl that comes in hoping that he will divorce the wife so she can become wife, and it's not gonna happen. It is not going to happen. So maybe that is the case with Cindy, that she was a hope that because she's the Miss World, that he would have left Rita, and he didn't do it, because I think that Rita understand the assignment, understand his assignment, and that
And the culture
and the culture,
that exists. Yeah, I think so too. I honestly think so too.
because she embraced all of his children.
Take them in.
She took.
But how many women are going to do that? Your husband, your beloved husband, go there,
Mhm,
get a child or more than one child, children.
mhm.
You're going to take that child in?
A smart woman will do that. For me, I believe a smart woman will do that. You understand? I believe that, especially if it's a passing, a drive by, and
Hit and run, hit and run.
hit and
That,
run.
that is the new talk now, hit and run.
So if it's a hit and run, um, a wise woman will do that. I really think so. If my husband should support me and get a child out there, you come in. The mother of the child not coming though.
Well, I'm gonna think me to do it. I
Yeah,
don't think I personally would do it.
yeah, I am thinking of the future. I would think that no, I'm gonna have to be contented with a baby mama drama sort of thing. I don't want to deal with a baby mother drama sort of
But
thing.
the mother don't have to give up the child.
Well, if she don't give up the child, well, she'd upon her own. She'd upon her own. Because my house it a stay, the money a stay.
Okay, I see where you're coming
The
from.
money a
I
stay,
see where
in
you're
my
coming
house, the money a stay.
from.
So
Okay, I got
we have
you.
another call coming in. Let me get this one. Good afternoon and welcome. Hello,
Bless you, Auntie Dana.
brother Elliot. How you do?
Auntie Rosie.
Hey,
I hear you on this point of where you say
Are you using a headphone? Because it's
is the man is the
Brother Elliot. Hold on, hold on.
Rita,
Are you using a headphone?
huh?
Are you using a headpiece, one of those gadgets attached to your
No,
phone?
I'm not. It's straight to my phone. You
Oh,
hear me?
it sound kind of buzzy.
started.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's just that you sound like you have on one of those things over the phone, you know? But go ahead. Let me
Mm.
try to understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
All right. I want to ask Auntie Rosie.
Yes, sir.
Are you hearing Auntie
She's
Rosie?
hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead, but you're not going to
Right,
hear her.
right. So I get to learn that by law, if for instance you're married to a man, and after married you go out there and get some children out there, the wife has the power of authority to go to any woman that her husband would have a child with and take that child home by the law.
Really?
So I
Didn't
was
know that.
questioning Auntie Rosie, she didn't know anything about that
I'm
because
not sure about that
Oh,
part.
that is what I hear from like, I would say like we would say 18 years, I can remember they say, you know that if the husband go outside of his marriage, get children out there, the wife have the power of authority by law to walk into the house, take that child and bring the child home
and
because it belongs to her husband.
which country this? Which country?
I don't know if it's England it comes from because England originate jacket and then believe in the royal thing, so anything can go on.
All right, point taken. Point taken, my friend. We get you. We get you. We get you. We get you.
Oh my
All right,
God.
blessings.
God
All
bless,
right. We get that one day.
Is it England originate jacket? That's a
Yes,
good one.
and then bring the jacket in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know that part. I would have to do some research on that part. But the
Definitely.
question I want to ask though, I see
Yeah.
somebody mention it, but Auntie Donna, the baby mother, sometimes don't know that the man is married, which is true.
Yeah.
Because the case that I was telling you about, the man who have the double family,
Yeah.
he did not tell the woman that he was married.
I understand. I
Yeah,
told
so that is true.
some
So
men
let's
that have lived two lives.
yes, a double life. The
Mm.
question I want to ask though, I know the answer to it, but I want to ask you, why do men cheat and as opposed to why do women cheat? This is my personal belief now.
Yeah, my point is that there are several things that would cause a man to cheat, right? One of them is their ego. You know, them get boosts. Them hear somebody else say, "May have more than one woman." A man for have enough gal in a bungle, gal from marina and gal from jungle. You know them way there. So that stick past some man. Them not
The
keep
type of
one girl.
company.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
kind of company that they keeps. There are other cheaters who if him have more than one woman, among his peers, him a the man. Cause yo, Sonia and know send me in there with Jacqueline last night, yo, Jacqueline I knew about Sonia, them sort of thing there. You have those men who are insecure and they cheat because their wife caused them to cheat. Believe it or not, wives send their husband out there to cheat because of the lack of fulfillment within the home. So there is certain several reasons why a man cheat. You understand? And it could say the same for women. There are several reasons why a woman cheats. So that is my thing on it.
Okay, I got you. I got you. And you do have some great points as well.
Yes.
Those are definitely some of the reasons.
Right.
But I think that men will cheat without no strings attached. Them just want to do it. No strings attached.
Oh, the song will say, old dog like me. We have
Yes,
to have them in the twos and threes. That old dog that.
yes. They
Yeah.
will just see a woman, maybe see how she look, or it come to him and him take it. No
Yeah.
strings attached.
Uh-huh.
Most times when a woman cheat, she is emotionally connected. And that is why it's so hot when a
Connected or
woman
disconnected?
uh,
Connected or disconnected?
connected to what she's doing
Okay,
with
and probably
cheating.
connected from home.
No, man, I'm not talking about the home. When a
Oh.
woman goes out
Mhm.
and cheat on a man, most times she's emotionally connected to the cheater, to who
Mhm.
she's cheating with.
Mhm.
You understand me? But a man will do it
Mhm.
without no strings attached. That's
Yeah.
the difference. And
Yeah.
that is why a man cannot take when a woman cheats on him. It kills him.
Mhm.
Am I wrong or am I right? When I
No,
talk
you're
to me,
right. Come on,
talk
you're
to me in the comments.
yes, man. All right. So what Donna said, because them want too much gal and can get gal in a bungle, them want a trailer load of gal, don't a wharf to take off.
Yeah, it's true. It's an ego thing with men. You understand me? But when but at the same time, men want women to forgive them. And here the talk now, no, a man can do what a woman do and still be a lady.
Yeah.
That's their talk. But why you feel like you need to do it
Yeah.
if the woman can't do it?
Well, I was listening to a clip today, and I almost tagging it, but when I listened further, I realized that this girl need deliverance. It came out, I think it's a Jamaica star, where this social media porn star, she's a porn star. You saw
And
it,
she
right?
said she had three
They have
men.
three of them, and everybody ever, and me said, no, that girl, I need deliverance. This is the world that we're living in where we are sitting down in front of the TV or phone listening to people influencers because now they're called influencers
Influence. And it's right, they are very influential.
teaching you how to invite other persons into your bedroom and the likes and the views that they get. What is that telling us about our society? You understand?
Mhm,
Have three
mhm.
men.
No,
No,
but
no, what
th-
kind of control she have? Because if you ever go talk about it there with one man and have another man, I dead, you're dead. She have three man, and the girl say everybody know them responsibility.
well, and that is one aspect of it. I don't know if for persons who, as I said, on social media, because this is nothing hiding, this is public knowledge. I saw where what's her name, Shensia,
Yes.
do this new song called Hit and Run, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody bigging up this Hit and Run as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
No, what is Hit and Run? You shouldn't get up in your feelings. You just want to have little fun. You don't want to settle down. And
Right.
this is the mentality that a lot of young ladies have. You just want to hit and run. You don't want a man for yourself. So any woman, husband you can leech on, you do that because it's just a hit and run for you what you can get from it. You understand me? And some of these men fall for these things and catch up in them feelings as well. start disrespect them wives, start all kind of things. You know, so we have to be very, very, very careful. And I don't know, cheating a go on a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean,
Long time.
even though I'm sitting here, I'm wondering what purpose am I? When I give my husband bun, and you now give your husband bun. Why can't we promote that? How to be faithful wife? How to be good wives to our husband? Why isn't that being promoted? Why is it that as Sister Doreen Forbes is saying, it's a lack of morals and family
Totally agree.
values and family. There is so much lack of values, lack of moral, and we have to protect our families at all costs because
That
of the
is true.
no.
That is true.
This girl is going around teaching young girls all of these things. No, some you have two king. You see my position, Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Two grown, nice young man I have. Where them will open them door for them wife, them supposed to treat her just the way them father treat me. But if you gonna have other female teaching these girls to do the hit or run to men, what are we, what is ahead of us? What is ahead of us? How can, is there any stopping of this train?
I can tell you this much, Auntie Donna. If
Yeah,
somebody come out with that song right now and say, I'm a faithful wife, I'm a faithful wife, that would never go anywhere.
my God.
Mix up and negativity, that is what
Running
sells.
the road.
Yes.
You
And
see,
that's what we
some
have
of
to
them get
understand.
in a compromised position, and all them church people say, "Me know say she did a girl that call bun long time." Yeah, viral, but gone,
Yes, long time, long
And,
time.
hey, me know say she did us a go on like she good. Me did a wait for she give him some bun, and that him forget man him there with her too long. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That would have
And
caused people to go viral.
yes, and the thing about it, what some of these men don't understand, some of these women, this and I can sit here and behave as if I'm all innocent because when I was much younger, I had the mentality too that me are there with somebody man
Yeah,
because me now wash cook. 'Cause this is the
so it's
mentality.
one of the way a way out. But these girls know they make it be a career.
Yes, it is,
Them
and
teach
a lot of
and
married
go to
men.
retirement age.
Yes. And so they prey on people's husbands.
Mhm.
And so, it's like they say, oh, I am not going to wash, cook, clean. She
Wife
if you do
do it.
that, a wife if you do that. Only thing she do is perform the bed part
Mhm,
and get money.
mhm,
If she get any, because some of them ain't getting none either.
mhm.
You understand me? But the mentality of these young ladies and men too, because you have young men who deliberately go out of them way for look women, especially when women have something to offer them.
Mhm.
They don't want to work.
Mhm.
Easy life.
The problem is Rosie. Let me see. I think I
Hmm.
lost my headphone. The problem is and one of these days we have to get into this serious topic in which we talk about this independence of women and how their independence and they have the money, how that is damaging some men, and
That's a
they're
topic all by itself, my
that
dear.
topic. So one of these days we must talk about it because me believes it wrong. We need to
It
get
is wrong.
family. Yeah. So go ahead, Rosie.
Yeah, so we are saying, I mean, things do happen.
Yes.
If you choose to forgive your partner, fine.
Yes.
And as I said, it have a lot to do with culture because in some cultures, you find that it's okay for men to have two, three wives. But
Mm-hmm.
in our little culture, hey, bun hot,
Ah,
ever hear about hot cross bun?
yes, sir.
Say somebody say, I don't think men have any special reason to cheat. And that is so true. As I said, it's ego. And I said, no strings will be attached most times. They just do it and don't even think of the consequences. But
Mhm.
as I said, for me personally, I have a problem with it. Worse if I go out there and get a child
Right.
because I am thinking of the consequences that I could have got. It tells me that you're out there having unprotected sex.
That
That
part.
is what I have a problem with.
That is that part. That
Yes.
part.
You understand me? I have a serious problem with that part.
That part.
Um, she said, when they're taking with special reason to cheat, even
Yes.
when you are taking care of them, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them, some of them, when you ask them, what's the reason why you cheat? They don't have a reason. They
Mm-hmm.
have them good, nice, clean wife home,
Mm-hmm.
but them still find time to go cheat.
All right. So I guess we just take some more comment. Donna Loftus says she is very bright about it. No respect for the young. Oh, no respect for the young people. Listen to her. I tell you. And Sister Doreen says lack of moral and family values. Doreen Williams. Okay, we have a new person here. Doreen Williams. She said, men have no special reason to cheat, even when you are doing the very best you can for them. They will still go out and
That is
cheat.
true.
Well, you don't need to get them and them busy. Because if them find time for cheat, them could have take a second job. All
No,
right, job. That is me being
whether or
that is
not
just me being
they
funny.
find time.
Being funny. I just me being funny. I know, I know. Yes, yeah, that's true. Them not have any reason to. Some women are good women. Some women are good wives.
Of course, and they still find time. But you know, I have a problem with again. You have some men who cheat, and them discuss the wife with the sweetheart.
Yeah.
I have a serious problem with that. You
Which
understand?
one
And
you have
some
a
of
serious
the
problem with the woman
females,
or the man?
yeah,
Do you have a problem with the man discussing his wife or the woman?
same thing. It's the
Is that the
same
same thing?
thing.
Okay.
Mhm. Same thing. And
Okay. Okay. All righty then. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good, good afternoon, Auntie Donna More sure.
Uncle Trevor.
How are you?
Welcome.
How are you and Sister Rosalie? Good afternoon to Sister Rosalie.
good afternoon.
I'm here. I'm here getting. I'm working, but I'm laughing. I'm laughing because Sister Rosalie she said a point. A man don't have a reason really to cheat. A man cheat because he want to cheat.
Yes. Thank you, Uncle.
Because he never, when my wife was alive, I never cheated on my wife. If you're loyal to your wife and your wife is loyal to you, why cheat?
Makes sense. Makes
Why
sense.
cheat?
That's right.
You cheat because you wanted to cheat.
It's a choice. Mm.
And that is my point. That is my point too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
I agree with Sister Rosalie on that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, a man cheat, you cheat because you wanted to cheat.
Wow.
But if your wife is loyal to you, very loyal to you,
Not supposed
and you
to.
know that your wife is loyal to you,
Yes.
why cheat on your wife?
Yes.
Why do it?
Point
You
taken,
do
Uncle
it
Trevor.
because you want to do it.
So let me ask you. All right. So I know that your wife died. Did you ever do any little cheating after your wife died?
That would be cheating.
So
Half the year.
no, um, no, I don't remember.
You just
I
keep
don't
one at a
remember.
yes. Yeah.
Yes, I just keep one partner
You're
at a
always
time.
loyal to the one partner.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Uncle. Good man. Yeah, good man. Yeah, good man. Man, yeah, talk up them things and make the ladies them here,
No,
And then them a come
that is
rush you
not
and
that
come
way.
down on my
When I
apartment,
was no, when I was young, when I were younger,
Mm-hmm.
much younger, I used to cheat.
Oh,
When I were much younger, I used to cheat.
where you say?
I
And why did you
used to
cheat
cheat.
then?
I used to cheat. I were a spring chicken in those days.
Spring chicken.
I know chicken, a spring,
Spring chicken.
spring. I mean, I gonna say the word, a spring. God bless you, Uncle Trevor. Thank you for calling in. Oh
God
my
bless you.
God.
Thank
All right.
you.
It was a spring rooster. You understand? Yeah. And I don't think sometimes I don't think some of these men get out of being a spring rooster. Them get old and them still a spring. Them think them a spring rooster and them still a cheat. You understand?
Yep. I think that when you're young and you're exploring, just like a woman, you're in your exploration age,
Yeah.
your late teens, your early 20s. But I think that when you come of certain age,
No,
certain
Rosie, some
your
people
job.
stuck in there. Some people stuck in there. Them not sit there is like for their mirror, just stare right there. So some people stuck,
Yeah.
some men stuck there. Them things say them. Me, I sing the song in my head. I am singing the song in my head. But yeah,
Don't
you
say
have
it
some
out. Don't say it
no,
out.
you can't say that part out. And even some women. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're in their 60s and they're stuck in their 20s, think that, and they behave like they're in their 20s. They behave that, oh, me look good, me can't get any man. Some of them stuck. Some
True.
men
You're right.
stuck. They're like, oh, me can't get any woman me want. You know, they say me at 70 and me look like young boy. Stuck. So
Mm-hmm.
some of them stuck in a spring rooster.
All right.
Mhm.
We're talking so much on the infidelity. We
Yeah.
want to touch some more on the exes.
Yes.
You know, the line that is drawn
Hmm.
as it relates to exes. Should an ex call your house certain time of the night, you know, inquiring or even giving advice? Because you have some ex bright, want to give you relationship advice how to treat the man or treat the woman. Why you never did take the same advice?
Rosie, if you and the man marry, I don't believe any ex should be calling, I don't believe that any ex should be calling. Come to me first before you go to my husband. Come to me first. And I just think it is just etiquette. I think it is good marital etiquette that you call. Let me call his wife and double check. You build relationship that way, right? But some ex don't want to do that. Yeah, some ex don't want to do that. So you're calling because we have children with the man. I am part of these children's life too. Whatever you call this man who is now my husband to discuss about our children, because his children now become our children, your children become our children. I should be a part of that conversation, I believe.
That is so
Not gonna
true.
disrespect any wife for that. And I keep saying that I'm so happy that when I met my husband, him never have no baby mama. That was one of the criteria. Women, when you're looking for men, if you don't want to deal with baby mother drama, don't have men with children, because that was
Um,
one of the criteria for Carl in marrying me. I didn't have children, so he did not have to deal with a baby father, and he didn't have children, so I didn't have to deal with a baby mother. I didn't want to go there, right? So we eliminate that function. What you say, Rosie, about that?
it's yeah, well, in your case, it's a good case. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Because as I said, some people just don't know when to stop. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And it also depends on the caliber woman or the caliber man
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that you have to deal with in terms of X.
Right. Okay,
You
Mark.
understand? Hmm.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Auntie Donna.
Yes, Uncle Trevor.
Auntie Donna.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I didn't know. I didn't know a girl. I know a girl. That girl she passed away now, back home in Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she used to say, "Oh, my boyfriend, he might cheat on me. Me I go cheat back too. I go cheat on him, I go cheat on him too, man.
Uh-huh.
You go cheat. All right. You know what she do?
She would start cheat, right? Cheat back with it, cheat back on her boyfriend. You know what happened? She cheat and cheat with no protection. You know what happened to her?
Get pregnant.
She get pregnant?
HIV. HIV. She caught AIDS and she died.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So that is one of the thing. That part. That's the scareful part of the cheating. And
Mhm.
me not care. Yeah. Thank you, Uncle Trevor. Thank you for that. Because yeah,
God bless you.
th- as I said, Rosie, there is a part of cheating that I don't think nobody talk about. It's pushed under the trouble because I believe that when a man cheat and come to you, you know, it's a different body I come to you. Whatever I'm sleep with or whatever aura, odor, whatever that person have, it might carry it come to you. You understand? If it's unprotected sex, it's coming to you. And as I said, a lot of women don't want to talk about it, how they have to be visiting their gynecologist because of their in the infidelity of their husbands. That is so silent. Nobody not talk about that, you know.
No.
Nobody not
And
talk
it's,
about that,
it's
you
a
know.
sore point, Auntie Donna. And somebody mentioned it earlier. It's very touchy.
Yeah.
It's very, very touchy,
Hmm.
but it's reality.
Gotta be.
A lot of women, um, when they go to their gynecologist, this is when you're getting the bad news. And it's bad enough when he or she is cheating with the opposite sex, but when they are cheating with the same sex, that is where the problem lies now. That a serious, serious something. And I can tell you this much: a lot of people are facing that thing. I'll leave it at that. A lot of women, a lot of men are facing that thing.
Hmm. That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Some persons no want to touch that. And but I pray that the help that is needed, that those persons will get that help. Here Natalie is saying, one thing I hate, getting to know someone and talking in a conversation, and every minute they bring up some woman that they had or like them. Yeah,
I
we
would
know.
just march him back to the woman
Hey,
straight
red
up.
flag, go on back, go on back. We don't want
Go
to talk
on.
about me. I'm right here. Yeah,
My
girl.
ex used to cook the chicken like this.
Yeah.
Go on back to her, make she cook the chicken, give you.
You want tell her, you want go for your food? You want go for your plate of food? Make sure you carry two. Me not
Mhm.
cook anymore.
Somebody said too much man problems.
Too much man problem is happening. Yes. Where are we? We have another 30 minutes. If you want to call in the broadcast, please do so. We're about to wind down and wrap it up for this week. Of Let's Talk. 106.9, good afternoon, and www.positive radio, and of course, Facebook and YouTube, all our listeners and viewers worldwide. Remember, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. We seek your subscription, we seek your comment, we seek your likes and your share. The only way you people can know about this awesomeness and positivity that we're speaking about is if you share us. John call upon the topic. Him gone with him.
He's on, but no, I think maybe the internet problem, but he was on. You
Okay.
know, listen, I tell you again, this is like a scratch record, Auntie
Yeah.
Donna, but let
No,
me tell you this.
you can hear it.
I said, thank God
Put the J
from
there
my experience
in the
in the
JCF.
JCF.
Yes.
Because we're going to know the things. Because
Yes.
we're coming into. So, this pastor
Mhm.
has his wife, and he brought in this woman,
Mm.
church sister, says helping out the church sister in
Mhm.
his home.
Mhm.
So he gave her a room and thing, say him start to cheat with the church sister. The wife found out, and the wife booked a flight and left the island. Now, people don't know that what goes around comes around, because some women believe that. Oh, yeah, man, he's going to leave his wife for me. But little did you know, even if you get the ring, the same game is going to play with you.
Karma.
Because what goes around comes around.
Hmm.
So this lady now, after the wife left and went overseas, she said she and the man supposed to go out to a funeral. So she went to work for half day.
This is the
And
side.
yes, this is the side chick now. What
Yes.
the man brought in in the matrimonial home.
Uh-huh.
So she said when she left work, she was on her way home now to get ready. But the man called her and tell her say he don't feel like going
Hmm.
anymore. So she said when she looked when she went in the taxi going home, she saw his van fly past a particular place. So she said to the taxi man, follow him, follow the vehicle there. When she followed Mr. Man drove in an apartment complex, came out, went upstairs. So when he went upstairs, the apartments where you have the stairwell and it's the enclosed stairwell.
Hmm.
So he went in and he went to the door that he wanted to go.
Hmm.
When he went there, a lady came out, greeted him, and then pop big kiss.
Hmm.
The pastor.
Mm.
Anyways, when he went in, they're in there for a good while. She said she not leaving. She waiting until him come out. And she waited patiently till he finished whatever he was doing. Maybe they were eating some food or something. I'm just saying, or drinking
And then I have dinner.
a vodka.
Or
Yeah.
maybe then did I have praise and worship,
Praise and worship,
Yes.
right. When Mr. Man came out with his hands over the lady,
Worshiping. All
yo
right.
Lord,
Ninth.
she no rush out from the stairwell, rush the two of them. The man run left the woman and one drama. So as a result, she called the police, asking
Oh, you
me,
are the one
Rosie,
to show up. No.
to talk to the man. Some say, really? You want me to talk to him about what? Me say you, because I got the full story of what happened.
Mhm.
So I said, you are the one that caused the man and his wife to separate.
Mhm.
And you are doing the same thing. You never know that the table gonna turn. Yeah,
Mhm.
because I just had to be real. You understand me? And what I don't like for myself, I try not to do it to people.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but the table turn.
Mhm.
And you'll be surprised to know how many other cases like these
Of course.
are happening
You don't
and
make
people not
a
talking.
career. A lot of girls are sitting down there having these married men and making it a career. It's not a career, it's a part-time job, it's a temp. It's a temp. Take the little money, go and look outside and make sure you go find something more permanent while you're tempting. It's a temporary situation, ladies. Don't get comfortable in there because you're not going to get any social security. You going to stay there forever, and then when you get old you realize say him gone for a younger temp.
And another question that I want to ask, do you believe that a woman can take away a man? Because
Yeah.
this is a term. You think so?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe so.
All right, tell me why.
Let me tell you why.
Mhm.
If the man don't want to go, him can't go.
Then
He wouldn't go. He
yeah,
wouldn't go.
then
So I'm not gonna say it's a choice. Cheating is a choice.
yes,
Relationship is a choice. So if you are with somebody, no woman is supposed to can take you away from nobody. Is you
you
want to
wanted
go.
to go. You wanted to go. The
So
6 hour
I
to do it.
personally,
If a
I
lady take him away, him did want to go.
thank you very much. And that is why, for me personally, I would never waste my breath to argue with no woman.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm,
understand? Because a lot of time the confrontation comes
mm-hmm.
and is the woman attacking the woman
Yeah,
or the man attacking the man for her.
right.
And I'm saying the only way you can go is if you want to go.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Shirley Lumley said, my father used to have three different women in one district. What them call them Monday? In a district. Him run the district, right?
I done, it
So
done.
him had it done at the
Mhm.
district. And my father used to have three different women on one in one district. Got 14 children and the three women speak to each other, and we all grow up as one. You couldn't tell anyone that we are different mothers. Your father
Wow.
did a bully land, Shirley. Shirley him did a bully land and call answer me the quick. Me say your father must have bully land because I tell you, even it done.
Yeah, but really and truly, so the dance operate. Nobody can fuss, nobody can fight. You just work with it.
Yeah, even
Or
it
him send
done.
call you.
Well, she say him did broke.
Uh-oh.
Him
Well, he
did
must have
broke.
something to back it up.
He was the done. In my village rooster then. I tell you, Mother Shirley would have to come up with it. Mother
A village drum.
Jesus, help me. Good afternoon.
Oh boy, I'm getting some joke. Sister Rose B. Sister Rose B.
Yes.
For you.
All right. You ever hear them say like them say a woman can tie a man and all those other things?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I hear woman speak of it, but you understand, and they talk what they do to tie a man. But I
Jesus.
believe so. The man love the woman to control his mind. You understand? And once you allow the woman to control the mind, because you see, but back home you see another thing, woman and woman are quarrel over man. You see me take away your man. You see me take away your man. A meme love.
All right, Uncle. Thank you.
I'm not really, I'm not sexy, I'm not just take the man. The man lower to control his mind.
Okay. All
You
right. Point
understand?
well taken, Uncle. All points are valid and taken. And
yes.
all right. God bless
Yeah.
you, Uncle. Thank you. Wow.
Boy, actually I've seen some comments and I'm cracking up over here.
Hey, let me tell you something. We were talking about the Danma, the village ram, you know.
Mhm.
And somebody said, Sister Jaira said, a Dan man, and so Dana loved her. She got some good lyrics, She said, "Rod of correction." It,
Oh yes.
it
Must have something to back it up.
have
Trust
something
me.
but she said he was very respectful man. So all of the little girl them all the three of them, and one after the other. Then how him take care of Uno? How did he take care of 14 children and 3 women? I don't understand.
And everybody speak. Well, I mean, as I said, in especially in the garrison, you always have a done, and they done
True.
calling who him want. Yes, and he get kids with them, and nobody can fuss and fight.
Yeah, them can't.
Everybody just live as one. Yeah,
But
these things happen.
it's just like the men of more than one wives, and they live together with kids. Yeah, yeah. You have some culture.
Yeah.
Miss A would have talked about that we have to take the conversation from a different perspective because we have to understand that these things happen in different cultures and people adopt different cultures, and we understand that kind of reasoning. So yeah, yeah, I believe that Bob Marley and them people they did adapt that culture.
Yes, I think so too.
The Rastafarian people them believe in that. Them believe if the king man wants him, you go and you go sleep with him, and if baby come, cause definitely them not the birth control.
Not
Definitely
at all.
the Rasta people them
Yeah, so like things like AIDS wasn't around those times, or maybe not as prevalent as now. You
right.
understand? Because a whole heap. Let me share this particular story, and for everybody on the platform.
Yeah.
And this is when I took life very, very serious, very serious. Um, one Sunday morning, I was at work,
Mm-hmm.
and the lady came to me and she said that she left her baby with her baby father
Mm-hmm.
out of anger, but she want back her baby, because she calmed down now.
Mm-hmm.
Myself drove to the location with her in the back and my observer. When I reached, because I realized the tension,
Mm-hmm.
between herself and the baby father, because him come out huffing and puffing. So my duty as the officer is to, level the playing field and, make everybody comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I came out and then, good morning, sir. How you doing? Tell you my comfort and thing, because we have to try to make the thing
Mm-hmm.
level. By the time she came in, the man said, all right, don't lock the grill, close the grill, because we don't want everybody up in the business. Auntie Donna, the man said, officer, actually, you don't know who that is. And don't mark you, pretty browning. She don't have a blemish on her skin. None. Skin clean like chrome. The man said, you don't know who that is, officer. Yes, first she tell me say she have AIDS. Auntie Donna, me turn fool because I'm just going out for the baby. But when he said that to me, it sent me in a one different place. So hear me say, yeah, what you mean? Who have AIDS? Me turn fool. He said to me, officer, she have AIDS. Somebody said, miss, you have AIDS? She said, yes. When she found out when she had the last baby, which was 1 year old at the time. Fine. The woman said, officer, let me tell you this. This man, him give it to me. So it's a blame game now. It's him give it to me because every bush what to drink, every pill what to take is him tell me them. She said, I was with two men and the other person tested negative. Listen the line of conversation. She said the other person test negative, but my baby father refused to do a test with me. Now, if I knew that I did not have it, it would be my pleasure. Talk to me.
That's
It
right.
would be my pleasure to take you, both of us go and get tested and prove to you, say, it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Fine. The man went and he said to me, he said, officer, let me tell you this. I have 5 women me I sleep with without condom. The man is a trucker. He said, 5 women I'm sleeping without condom and I don't hear none of them say anything. No, look at the logistics. And this is why me tell you, I'm not really afraid of bond for say, well, oh, you gone with the next woman. Is what comes with it.
With it.
Is what comes with it I'm afraid of.
Mhm.
Realistically speaking, if this man really has AIDS and he has 5 women sleeping with, those women are, I can tell you, they are just side pieces to him. They have their men. And those men maybe have next woman.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at it. What the man did now, he said, tell his son to go inside for a paper. And he came out with a paper stating his status negative. But I don't believe him. I
Mm-hmm.
don't tell him this, but I don't believe him because I am saying to myself, if you knew that you did not have that chronic ailment,
Mm-hmm.
it would be my pleasure to go with you
Right.
to go prove it.
Right. Right.
But why do you know every pill to take and every bush to drink? You understand me?
Mm.
So I'm just looking at the whole dynamics of it and the seriousness of it. And I take sleep, I'm at death. And for years, I stayed by myself
Yes.
because that was an eye opener to me.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know, so
Mhm.
when persons that are gonna cheat, whether it's a male or a female, think about the consequences
Sequences. Mm-hmm.
before you venture there because it could be to your detriment. And
Yes.
that's all I am saying.
Yes.
And then again, the spiritual aspect of it.
Come
Did
on.
you know, Auntie Donna,
Mm-hmm.
that some people you lie down with them? From the day you lie down with them, you saw it like Peter.
Come on.
Your cross is starting you.
Come on.
It's true.
That is true.
Yeah, you saw it for the rest of your life.
That
You
is
wonder what do me, and you think that people do your things and all these things.
who you there with.
It's who you're there with.
Who you there
It
with.
goes
We are
more than
them
just
karma.
insertion.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to
So we
address
have to
Shirley.
take these things seriously.
Yes. She says we were talking about her dad, of course, and we respect you, Shirley. Don't think that we're, but she says from she know her father, he is working at parish council. You see, him have a good job. Him have to have some authority. So your dad was working at parish council as a messenger, and he was not done. He mind all of us.
That's
Him
very
have
good, man.
him have
Very good, man.
that's what I'm saying. If him not have a cow and the land, him have a good job. When you work a parish councillor, as a parish councillor back then, you're a big timer, You are a big timer. So yes, Sister
Yes.
Shirley, God bless you. I think that is a joke.
And that's a good man.
Yeah, and that's a
Because you have some men not taking care of them.
yes, yes, that's a good man. It got to be a good man that all of the baby mothers are friends and all of the children grow up. I know we got to be some man of influence in the community. So big up to your father, Sister Shirley. God bless
Amen.
you. Yes, man. Where are we? We got 8 minutes to go. If anyone wanna call, Sister Shirley is said she thank God she's not one of them five woman, you know and how and humble God child, big of yourself. Thanks for coming. You said him brave. um
Yeah.
Violet, you met her at the event also. Violet, she says, that is so true what you were saying, Rosie. And Mama Shirley said that it spread like wildfire. Them kind of something that, yeah, listen to me, man. Single is the way to go. I think I saw somebody put it up there. Single meaning just have one partner, and it's the best way to go. Her
Hmm.
father is a
But
good
is that one partner faithful to you? That is the thing. You might be faithful, but the partner
man.
not faithful.
All
That
right.
is the problem.
I'll call back again. Good afternoon, Uncle Trevor.
Good afternoon again. Rose B, if I
Yes.
were close to you, I would shake you on that point you mentioned a while ago. Yes, because when you lay with a person, some person,
Salt.
it's like that man or that woman leave
Yep.
a spell on you, and then you just say, no, but I never saw it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I do,
Pick up
it's
crosses,
wrong.
man.
Pick up
I become
crosses.
salt. All of a sudden, I become so salt.
Yes, man.
Hmm.
The person that you lay with, that person leave a spell on you.
Gotta be careful who you.
No, you don't call it spell. You don't call it a generation curse.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Uncle Trevor. God bless you. God bless you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, that is, like when I became a Christian, and that was like the criteria for me. I was willing when I met my husband. I was willing to go back to God, a virgin, 20 something years ago, because I didn't. I've come to the understanding what it is when if you are faithful to your man and him go out there sleep with woman or carrying stuff come give you and you can
Mhm.
move forward. You know, we have to think about men and women. You have to think about the choices you make. And this is why it's important, Rosie, like we always started this conversation earlier this month. Conversation is necessary.
Yeah.
Conversation is necessary. Welcome, Faith Martin. She said, you speaking about faithful up to now, my husband not home.
That doesn't mean he's doing anything.
Doesn't mean he's doing anything. That doesn't. So you don't think if your intuition, I tell you something, follow your intuition. Because we talk about that too.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, they and Mother Shirley said they just like dog fleas.
Oh, jeez.
I tell you, we have some horrible. We have some good.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. They always have this thing to say, oh, men are dogs. You have good,
Good men.
decent men.
Yep.
You have good, decent women. Now you have some women who are not ready for this yet either. Just
Mhm.
like you have some men. You just have to try and find. It's hard to find. Don't get me wrong.
conversation. It starts with the conversation, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
move
very
on if
hard
the
to find.
conversation is not going the way you want it. Stop settling because you're lonely. Move on. If I'm a big person to say, you know what? Date somebody for 5, 6 months and talk, talk, talk. If you realize that it's not going anywhere, go find somebody else and date. The problem, especially in our culture, we're ready for settle right away. And ladies, please have these conversation. Go ahead, Rosie. We got 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll say this too, especially in church, because there's a shortage of men in church, and so some people will settle that. Oh, I have to share because we can't find no man.
Mhm.
What God has for you is for you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. It as bad as it may sound, you have some men out the road better than some of them church man here. But now send you out the road to go get them, just as say.
Well, so what
You
am I gonna
understand?
come
Listen,
on,
mister,
no, Rosie. Stop
I'm
talking.
just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. don't mix, don't quote me. I'm just saying. Yeah, but it's true.
Have the conversation. If you find them out there, have a lot of conversation with
Yes,
them
have
and see where they
conversation.
stand on your
Don't
principle.
settle for less
Settle. Don't
and get yourself in some mix up, because trust me, it is just really difficult these days.
And some people keep saying men are hard to trust, but can you be trusted women?
Women are hard to trust as well,
Women
but
will say
women are more trustworthy than men.
yeah.
That's the reality.
When women love enough man, they them come and fall. And that you see whenever we stay here and do this is a conversation, when woman love man, them come and fall.
Come
Uh,
on, fool. They say,
I mean, to say, those
um,
will not share.
women can't do what the men do and still be a lady. That's a term that I've heard from I was growing up.
Right,
You
right.
understand? We must have some form of morals about us. That's what I think. You can't be behaving as the men do. I totally believe in that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 minutes to go, and it has been a spirited conversation. I know it was all over the place because of the topic that we have. And come maybe March or April, we'll try and get back special guests in,
Yes,
um,
yes.
professional who can address, and maybe possible persons who have experienced some of the topics, that gone through the exes, that gone through this, and persons who are willing to share their stories. When persons share their story,
Makes it more interesting.
makes
Yeah.
it more interesting. All right. So I want to thank you from me, and I'm turning it over to Rosie. Rosie is the one that always close the broadcast uh, until we meet again next week, Thursday. Go ahead, Rosie.
Yes. Thank you so much for keeping our company tonight. It was indeed our pleasure, sharing, hearing your views. And for those who called in, of course, we there's no right or wrong answer over here. It's all about love and we're sharing each other's views. So meet you next week. We are going to touch on another topic. So just stay tuned. We're going to get it to you soon. So just make sure you tune in and rope in.
And
We
remember, just
don't know.
before you go, guys, just give us a thumbs up on the broadcast. The only way we can, Facebook will push our through broker, like 11% over there. Just give us a thumbs up on the broadcast before you leave. Remember, if you're on Facebook, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you could get a better viewing experience over there. Anne Marie, big up yourself. All of you that join in, Mama Shirley, and everyone. God bless you until we do meet again next week. Thank you very much, Rosie. I did have one song for play, Let me see if we can find the song. But did have one song, a funny song, because we touched on it today too. Let me see. I think you know which song me I go play, Rosie.
Man, I keep on. No, I don't know. I have nothing to do with it.
I would like you and my sweetheart to be friends.
Oh no.
The only way your jealousy will end. And although you are my wife, my sweetheart, you should not fight. So
People, I have nothing
I
to
you
do
be
with
friends.
it.
A sweetheart and a wife should never be friends. My sister told me that from I was 10, and I don't.
All right, guys. God bless you. Good night, everyone.
Peace
Good
out, peace
night,
out, peace out.
everyone. God bless you. My
Love you.
God.